As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Let's be ready to give the signal.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider. Sound appealing?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard this.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live? Many thanks, friend. I knew I...
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree.
So, wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin?
Got to try to enjoy life.
Du? So?
You'll have to excuse me. I have a...
Schon klar.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. At once, Master.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Schlafen ist nicht die schlechteste Idee.
When I think of my travels, 'tis a good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master. To arms! Remind us all to punish.
Ice attacks will soon see the Scoveld.
Look at it, the beast that scarce stands. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I see you preach something crafty of you.
That was worth it. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
That was superb, Arisen.
Oh, 'tis you. Forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. I don't believe it. How did you know I wanted? Never mind. I'll treasure it. You've my thanks, sir. And
He spoke of returning the favour. But what could a lad of his age possibly muster?
Displaying bowmanship for an elf.
Ah, lauf vor.
My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Lauf, lauf, lauf.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength. Right you are.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Feast your eyes on this.
Ha! You've made your match.
Arisen. I
Hello?
knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Tätig. Tschüss.
Understood.
Komm.
I shall proceed ahead.
Ja, Wink, du sollst laufen.
You can count on me to fly to your
Nein,
aid in
dich
your
brauche
hour
ich
of
auch
need,
nicht.
Master. Knowing when
Nein,
to
Nick,
use curatives is my specialty.
labert mich doch nicht ständig an. Wir bist 68. Die Zara.
Pray, follow me.
Ja, ich folge dir. Oh,
Arisen.
I dare say the griffin will be in this whole
das.
Brute seeks out women with dogged persistence. I shall distract
Überschreitet
them
sie
to
noch?
give you an opening.
If you would.
Attack now! While the enemy's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry.
Kämpfe eigentlich meine Kämpfen und nicht so schwer sein. Steht da rum.
I'll turn you into a pinprick.
Ja, und ich lieber einen Stein geholt. Also, nee. Ich kämpfe uns den Stein. Felsperle bist du nicht. Aber Stufe 1. voraus. Schön.
Isn't much of an
How many of their ilk must
Und
you?
ich einmal
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. You have my protection.
einsammeln.
Follow me, if you would.
Auf.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
You have my support.
Schon wieder einer.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Schon wenig Disziplin hier, die Bande. Ah,
Displaying
Fine.
bowmanship for an elf.
auf.
My hand would tremble
Hat
on
jeder,
the
was er
string if it
will.
were me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, yes. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I've got it pinned. We'll have a hard time spitting stealth through the tusk now.
Ist. Kann man jetzt auch mal ein paar Meter laufen?
Great,
Das sind
follow
schon
me.
wieder die nächsten.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we went together.
A firm push is needed here.
Now I've got you!
Bisschen stärker können. Aber dann.
Over here, please.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true. Now a quarry shall fall.
Das. Und Richtung.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
That was certainly worthwhile. That was a skillful bit of trickery. You do your vocation proud.
Aber dann alle. Warum? geht's lang? Da geht's lang.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey.
Kein
I won't
Raum für
pretend I'm happy
Diskussion.
about it.
Das
While
stimmt.
in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I can show you the way.
Ein anderer.
Goblins, Master! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Was machst du da unten?
I'm a little busy.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Hallo?
Truly?
Ein Bogenschütze? So.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master. You have my support.
So, hallo? Freund, ich glaube, wir müssen reden. Sag, du kommst zu mir, dann kommst du zu mir.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
Seid ihr denn alle soweit?
Thank you. I am in your debt.
So, ich würde dann gern
At once,
weiterlaufen.
Master.
You'll not live to regret this.
Bescheuert.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the loot.
Tja, hast du dir anders vorgestellt?
An exemplary performance.
Once more.
Ja, dann
Caminando. Les fin de mencionar.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
L'isfermo fatindome anascinde aliale.
Gelb.
Follow me, if you would.
Follow me if you would. Ah, ich will. Ach, da steht der Duke.
We're here,
In
Master.
unser Auftrag.
Oh, true to your word, you have come.
Ah, wenn ich sage, ich komme, dann komme ich.
This shan't do. How are we to proceed?
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Ah,
I quite agree.
ich muss als Bogenschütze. Später. Woche warten. Was?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Das üben.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Over.
It seems they bear us ill will.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Oh. Was hier?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Runtergefallen? Mensch. Hui.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I've got it pinned. You'll have a hard time splitting the skull fluid at us now. I shan't let this man be.
They mean us harm. How adorable.
Right you are.
Richtige Richtung.
Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to
Die Höhle
discover.
gucken wir später
Just
an.
nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Peach. Schuld.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no
Unsere Gruppe ist
weaknesses
sehr
that might be
ausgeglichen,
exploited.
aber sowas von.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
I suppose 'tis so.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Eklig.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
200 Augen. Eben mal nach Tag.
Look yonder toward the sea.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merits.
How long have I been here? Time's just flown. I wish I...
Faring well, I hope.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
Was hast du? Völlig. Schaden. Junge, nope.
Much obliged, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Stur.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Need anything? But not at the expense of my duty.
Später. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Ich muss da.
What might you be looking for?
They could just about anywhere right now. Gladly stay. Still waiting on that report. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Never done near enough of wastrels and coons.
Scheint.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective start to recuperate my strength.
Lassen Sie mich durch.
Come up to the tavern.
Schlüssel.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly... Oh,
Steht.
to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you...
Folgen Sie mir.
Come along.
Hallo.
There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier.
Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way.
Still yourself. I'm counting on you.
I shall not stand idle by.
I'm not trained for this.
Bloody hurt. Yeah, ask it for it.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
'Tis good to be reunited. Do we truly need to continue the battle? How about this?
Seems this old man's time is up.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are, words maybe with mayhap the knowledge I've...
Das war ja eine schwere Geburt jetzt hier.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
I quite agree.
Ziel?
I'm done for. Aren't I?
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Unless I'm mistaken, what we require is already in our possession. The one we
wir
seek
müssen
isn't
ja.
here. But chance we've come at the wrong time.
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could
Er war
we be
nun
missing?
nachts da.
Should I get up to today?
Schon Nacht?
Welcome.
Gerade noch mal ein Nickerchen.
Mustn't neglect my ledger.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Hello?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's
Über
claim,
den-
since Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell, mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Muss das sein?
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Stein 7.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We have reached our destination.
Do you shop?
You seem in fine spirits.
Ja.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
How fare you, friend? How fare you, friend?
I can proceed no further.
Hello.
This town must have needs. 'Tis my duty to find them.
Ich.
Let me be.
I follow my winds, wheresoever. Fancy a look at my wares?
Steht da. Ah?
Suppose you're...
Was?
Aught you need of me?
Welcome. I'm glad of any business in these troubles.
Aufträge. Verzierte. Sven entschieden. Sven.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Welcome.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have got aught you need of me.
Sven.
If you want my advice, heed no advice.
Sven. Sven. Sven.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we...
Schreck.
At the price, just remember, hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
At once, master.
Sven.
Aught you need of me?
I'd fain aid you, how... Do you shop often?
Thank you for healing me, Arisen. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Häuschen. Ich hoffe, schon wieder Flora. Sven. Frucht. Schlaf.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Passt ja nix.
Do come again.
Auch jetzt Sven.
Gather
Wo
round,
ist Sven?
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a
Sven.
master storyteller.
We meet again. Truth be... Would you care to stay and talk a moment?
Sprechen?
I'm
Ah,
glad.
nee.
Sit down. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, oft did I long for a tent. My mother has always procured the things I could. Of course, in the end, you were the one. That's all right. I wanted to give you something in return. But my apologies, friend. But I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Gather round, gather round.
Gather
Treat
round,
your ears
gather
to a
round.
tale.
Now there's a word.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller. Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to... Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to spare you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Kohle habe ich in ein. 1000.
And should my tale entertain you?
War noch nicht fertig.
Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today...
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
Is our curious tale staged, where ventured a...
Say, have you been to Harp? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. What? Hmm. 'Tis good to be busy. What's this now?
Nicht gut genug, hm?
In my line of business, pay...
Ich dir was. So.
Not half bad.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Hey, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermont is our curious tale staged.
What did you think of that story? It was well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin?
Gather round,
I'd heard tell of a beggar do it, so where's he get his coin then?
What to make of this?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen.
Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate...
Aye? Did you want something?
Auch immer noch Sven.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate...
Got any tales to liven up my day?
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Much appreciated.
Es geht.
This looks as good.
Hier kann man die Schuhe besohlen beim Laufen. Lauf doch mal schneller.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
I don't know what to do. What should I do? I don't like it here.
I sleep on my woes.
Help. I need help.
I'm dead tired.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any. The doctor examined him afore, and yet e'er since he came here.
I understand how you must feel. But there is no medicine that can heal him out. I am caring for him as best. However, if you truly, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him.
Home, you.
Dear, we are pressed.
All right, he stays.
I will look after him. I swear it.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before that.
I'm aching for a fight.
Ach, jetzt rennst du.
What to do? What to do?
Might not seem like much, but it tastes a treat.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is
Welcome home.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only...
Oh, you bold-faced... Oh, well met, sir.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Listen up, you lot. Albert, king of beggars, has come to quench your thirsts.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Ja, Runde ausgeben.
Not half bad.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Interested in my wares?
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hit. What's this then?
You looking for a fight?
Oh.
Not much going on hereabouts.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
Schon.
Ours is a show unrivaled in all the land.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials. result in different creations.
Zum Warten, bis der Typ an der Theke dann wieder läuft. Steht da?
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Sage, ist Ihnen soweit richtig?
Not my kind of place, this. I sleep on my woe.
This can't be how it ends. Fine place to ponder the higher mysteries, this. Barely dragged my ass out of bed. We're getting home.
It's been a hard day. Not my kind of place, this.
I've a book I ought to be getting back to. Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was. Nothing's coming to me, Master.
I mustn't get complacent. I've need of a new skill.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I sleep on my woe. Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Not half bad.
Gar nicht so.
What to do? I'd sooner not associate with drunkards.
Go on, have a look.
Sonne.
Not my kind of place, this.
Time to be heading home.
Zeit nach Hause zu gehen. Voll.
Oh, this won't do. I'm in no fit state to perform.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Huh?
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
It's been a hard day.
Only fools walk into peril unprepared. I'm off.
Life's been pretty kind to me. Life's been pretty kind to me.
I'm aching for a fight. I pity those content to live in idleness.
Got to think about what's next.
Let's see. Where
Must
to
have
next?
taken a wrong turn.
This headache's growing what the want is.
This is it. This is my moment. I mustn't falter.
Not my kind of place, this.
My bedfulness. And I shan't resist.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
Na los, geh nach Hause.
I've a book I ought to be getting back to.
It's been a hard day.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here.
my kind of place, this. Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Interested in my wares?
Lots to do.
Es wird Zeit.
My legs are fair numb.
The cops will benefit from all this sunshine.
Oh, my throat's been aching so fierce of late.
I'm ill at ease here.
Isn't there anything to do? Maybe I'll make myself scarce. My head hurts just thinking about it.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Always another errand to see to. Surely we'll pay for all.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Suppose I best earn my...
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merits.
Müsste ja eigentlich rauskommen.
There's ought to be said, peace and quiet. Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy beef steak. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Ich dir vor.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Zum feine Zwirn.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
doing it now. No sense getting cold feet.
No respect for this.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
Can't afford any mistakes this time.
I've been here so long.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town and get to visit.
I've about had my fill of this place.
Slim pickings of late. With my touch.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Our soldiers need better training.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates, to scribble in ledgers. Preposterous.
Albert, cease sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again? And who, pray tell, are you? Greetings. Greetings.
It is quiet about.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Our ears are welcome signs.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome one.
Would that someone would spare me this agony. Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
But the sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Really scary? I've never seen that.
Got to sell if I can while I'm in town.
This is a place to get eyes on what they used to see. I'm always doing my best to bring the Norman dry, mate.
I could do with a few minutes.
The open road doesn't still to me today.
falsch.
A mug of ale is just really smart. That's acting up today.
I killed some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
I'll wander about, see what good.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs
You
are
stop
dead.
and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I'm nodding off.
Whatever am I to do?
Auch falsch.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
I must earn the people's faith. Pleasant breeze.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make
Ah,
the trip
haben
again.
wir. Falsche Türe.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Was denn? Dass ich den umgezogen.
Tranquil places such as this are real treasures.
Let's find a tavern to drink in some maybe I'll
Boots laced.
So hoch. Hier ist er.
all the best tales.
So. Asbau.
At once, Master.
Ich bin so lost. Sackgasse.
All my days were so tranquil. How were we to fight with such worn-out gear?
You seem in fine spirits.
Where will the wind blow? I go
To
where
Sven.
fortune whispers, friend.
I've wares of every ilk.
Only fools and
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Not learn a new dish.
Abend.
Aye. What do you want? What? Where did you get this? No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out,
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
A certain standing is required to be here. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
I'll not indulge you in fruitless prattle. I do not believe we are acquainted.
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult. Mind, rumour has it that it's easier for beast. That's led to some people acquiring beast-run. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go.
Would you mind coming over here?
Not much going on hereabouts.
Here we are.
Auftreten. Das Plan. Schon mit Morgengrab. Hinter. Suche. Was mache ich?
This is no life.
Zu.
This isn't much to go on.
How might I be of service?
Der Dosendödel hier.
What you need of me?
Sven. Silent Sven.
Barely scraping by.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
Yes. Hope to see you again.
Ich mich auch. Suchen. später. Super.
I'm surrounded by winches on all
I
sides.
don't tell half as many lies as my parents. Look at you, there's got to be a way
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Schon morgen.
Well met, sir.
Oh, could use a rest. Wonder if anyone would notice.
Take opportunity.
Gay beckons.
Well met, sir.
Let's see. What would pair well with this dish?
They just know now it's shame.
I think yes.
Turn round.
It's worrying, giving me an
Need
achy
anything?
back.
I swear I've never slept better.
My bed.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Waiting on the floor.
Timo.
Sooner stay out of the battle, where it possible.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Sometimes I wonder if I'm right.
Ja, ich folge.
This is a place to get wonderful.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet on the text.
I can't stomach places like this.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be
So hinter
cautious, Your Majesty.
Now, where was I headed?
was I supposed to do? I've clean forgot.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother Ski? Aye, Disa is my mother. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a protector? Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good.
Sven?
Stop.
Where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Money can buy comfort,
So.
sure, but not
Durch.
It's my back's not acting up.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Bunch of sluggards.
This is my sort of place, the more the merrier.
Time to hit the sack.
The room is at your side. Always having.
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's this scrap? 'Twas part of this alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's... To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
So.
Got to sell off what I can.
Gather round! Treat your ears!
Hi. Faring, would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, You're not from round here. How I long to learn more of the out. She's always telling me how dangerous. After all, if the world truly is so bad, it seems unfair that I alone should be but listen to me waffling on. My apologies, friend. I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother thank you for indulging me. I do hope you will see it.
Saurians there!
Well, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
'Twas a glorious success.
Ein glorreicher Sieg, das würde ich aber wohl auch sagen.
With my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we...
Echt?
be missing here?
Die voraus. Das Kaff.
That's just letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
I see you pinched something without know. That was crafty of you.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they
Ah.
travel only during the
Ist da
day.
ein?
A different path would serve us better now.
Oh,
I'll lead the way. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
Well done, Master.
Well done, Master.
As a matter of fact, I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
Ja, ich werde Bescheid sagen.
The statue. I cannot help but suspect it's guiding somewhere.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it. What about numbers and polishes? On my way.
Schatz. Gib das.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Over here, if you please.
Bin da. Ich bin da.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Jemand?
The Arisen has been drenched.
Ach, ich sollte ja noch zum Bogenschützen.
Here we go again.
We must. Let us finish this quickly.
By your leave. Would you mind coming over here?
Schmeißen.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Follow me, if you would.
You'll not live to regret this. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Pray, follow me. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Schatz. Mein Schatz.
Over here, if you please. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed that just when almost all of the villagers had arrived.
Oi, what are you doing,
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with you did it once afore.
My apologies for the chiefs, yet he speaks truly. We have prayed. Calm the beasts as you did.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make them think twice about settling in again?
Careful now.
That
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
What's this all about? What's going on? The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is!
Jonas!
This blasted beastren went, and how many times have we said none? There can be no doubt.
Forgive me.
Trust
Jonas!
Now, you would say that, wouldn't you? But I see him outnumbered.
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this sour you. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me.
It's funny with me, truth be told.
Was ist das denn?
Bit of a tricky situation.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me, if you would.
Ah, ich komme.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Du hast ja spitze Öhrchen. Echt? Ich tausche. Zu wissen. Ich behalte.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Sag mir's.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Yon chest lies just beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed. A tad too high, methinks.
So hoch, schon sagen.
Frey, follow me.
Ja, ich folge dir. Oh, wer bist du?
Freshly rested as we are, that ought to be enough.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that bit and go to one side.
Hello?
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
Ach du.
It seems I was right.
Echt?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Scheiße.
Do stop and have a look.
Would you mind coming over here? What shall I do today?
Soon as my shift's done, I ain't to leave.
This town must
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master
Ja, ja.
storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug.
Hoy, friend! Have you any time for me to... There's something I've come to understand during... Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted, for it made me painfully aware. I want to live a life I tire of enduring my mother's looking at this. Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant. Tis something though it came to me through... Pray, take this with my thanks. Now, I'd best be... I may not be able to wander the city again. Thus, I cannot say when, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take...
Ist die Quest zu Ende?
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
I quite agree.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine belonging
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Zweimal schwer. Erhalte.
Getting proper rest isn't important.
Der Woche ist vorbei.
Good tidings, friend. How have you... As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. You see, I grew so fond of the... And that's when I thought...
Schön, dass du Urlaub
mayhap
hattest.
you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, Lord. I've my relocation costs to consider. Well, friend, what say you?
Hab ich dir schon. Ja,
Much
komm.
obliged, friend. I hope... Suppose I'd best be off.
Ist das Haus gekauft? So, Freunde. Was, ja? Schütz. Super.
To the dire import we
Du
are
weißt
master
was?
called sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, master?
Putzen durch fremde Häuser.
Lead on.
Sie? Oh.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What of it my thanks, sir? First, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the only trouble is, there are still monsters. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from... I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that it's splendid. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But I find, and mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of train, so anyone thinking of riding, parking nothing, my lecture. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you deliver that letter.
Kriegen wir hin.
Waiting to hear from you.
This needs to be delivered. Shall we see it done?
Zuerst das.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
I'll not take that from you.
An ogre is upon us!
Strike hard enough. We might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Of course.
Na, das hat doch geklappt. Was? Klatschen?
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Sarah, machen wir.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Mel. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours.
Bin ich da?
What's to do?
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. Thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say.
Don't we have a report to make?
A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since... And if anyone can master the... Go on, humor an old man.
Ist denn jetzt schon wieder Donovan?
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with...
Das war der aus der... Ochsenkarre.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
So.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. That's quite enough.
I cannot take another moment.
One arrow is all I need.
This ain't good.
Why? 'Tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
We've arrived.
What am I to do?
Ah, you've written. Splendid. The cart reached its destination.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
Right you are. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
Ja. Und das
Shall we
machen wir.
make for Vernworth Palace? Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have...
Bis zum nächsten. Und